Kia ora, I'm Miriam Makamo. Tonight, a journey into a virtual world that's all around you, but you may not even realise exists. A world where the meek and mild can be brave and strong, where it's easy to make new friends without even having to leave the house. It is, of course, the world of online gaming, and it's gobbling up the entertainment dollar. E-League now boasts teams of players with huge TV audiences who consider themselves as true athletes. So what is it about these games that hook people in, and should we be worried? Here's Mark Kreisel.
Welcome to a virtual world.
You feel so immersed, you absolutely forget what's around you.
Population more than 1 billion.
The gaming world is designed to get you hooked. It's somewhere safe.
A global industry worth over $100 billion.
The current one I'm playing at the moment, which is Mad Max.
At the moment, League of Legends.
But is there a dark side to gaming?
What's the longest in one go that you've played?
Probably 1.5 days.
Honestly, I've done for a week.
I've played Minecraft for about 20 hours before.
Yeah, I mean, can you give it up? Are you addicted?
Nah, I don't think I can give it up. I think I'm pretty much addicted now.
Same, but different. Alex and James Monk are more than just brothers.
We're very, very close.
They're twins.
You're living in your twin shadow and they're living in yours, and things swap over a lot of the time. People think that you're sort of the same person and share the same personality and things about them, where actually we're two very different people.
That was James, and this is Alex.
I'd say I was quite a talented gamer.
Could you beat your brother?
Oh, we were pretty on par.
For most of their 18 years, the twins have had one shared passion.
Video games were the activity that we did together almost all the time. It's the way we bonded together.
It all started when they were 5 years old.
I thought at the time, oh yeah, it might be something good for long car trips.
Their dad bought them a Nintendo Game Boy.
Yeah, we used to play Super Mario, and one which I might have sunk the most time into.
At the start, I didn't quite know what it was about, but after a couple of games, I really enjoyed it.
Next came computer games, PlayStations, Xboxes, and as the internet got faster, so too did the boys' skill. By the time they were teens, gaming was consuming them.
The longest time I've ever played in one streak would probably be about 16 to 18 hours.
There was, some time where we played Lego and jumped on the trampoline and such, but those would just be relatively short breaks from gaming.
How much time did you spend gaming?
As much as I could, until I'd get told to stop, pretty much.
Were there a few dark times as a parent dealing with this?
Yes, especially when the boys have been playing games too much, and you've just lost them for the next couple of days while they recover.
Their parents set parameters, but the boys were good at getting around them.
In the middle of the night, it would be a bit of a flicker of light from underneath the door of the bedroom. You open the door and see a boy with a headset on in front of a screen battling somebody on the other side of the world.
Yeah, what about it?
You got caught?
Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. Yeah, I was addicted.
The twins were becoming more at home in the virtual than the real world. Look at James's eyes here. He doesn't blink. Is it addiction or just a youthful obsession?
It's kind of a silent addiction compared to many others.
Here in New Zealand, the medical establishment is split over whether there is such a thing as gaming addiction.
I absolutely think it's an addiction. I think it can be a serious problem.
Christchurch psychotherapist James Driver treats people who are addicts.
With gaming, it's really easy to kind of just do that behind closed doors, and because there's no physical limitations on it, you probably don't run out of money, you can kind of just keep on doing it indefinitely, and no one really sees what's going on.
He should know his university studies were almost ruined because he became hooked on this game.
I got to the point where I was playing pretty much sort of 16, 18 hours a day, so literally every waking moment I'd get up, play the game, stop for food maybe once or twice a day, and that was kind of it. That's all I was doing.
We're on the same team!
It's worth pointing out that by far the large majority of gamers lead normal lives in the fresh air of the real world.
But I think there's a lot of parents who possibly worry more than they need to. I mean, I do think it's important to take this seriously, but there are kids who are actually doing their schoolwork and have other hobbies and are socialising fine and gaming, and you know, probably it's not an issue for those kids.
But nearly 5% of gamers get lost. There are red flags.
You typically find with addictions in the early stages, it's more about feeling good, you get a good experience.
You feel so immersed in the whole world and you absolutely forget what's around you. You're usually the man in charge, the person at the top, or, you know, the hero, so it's very hard to feel uncomfortable there.
But as time goes by, it becomes more about escape than pleasure.
So people might start to become anxious or agitated or depressed, irritable when they're not gaming.
So if I've been bullied or something, then instead of dealing with it, I might just play the video games.
Did it take over your life?
I'd say so, yeah. The games were in control of me rather than me being in control of them.
I do think
it can be hard for parents to know what to do.
It got pretty serious in that they were unable to really do anything else socially. Schoolwork was getting very affected.
Are you worried that people might judge you as parents or your family?
Yeah, I am concerned about that. In that they say, well, we wouldn't let our kids get addicted to games, or, you know, that's just poor parenting. But it's something that sneaks up and you don't know that it's there.
So what questions should parents ask?
Why am I gaming, or why are they gaming? So it's about understanding, you know, what exactly is going on that's causing them to game. What are they getting out of it?
For the Monk twins, the gaming world was where they felt safe, where their mates were. Stopping would mean leaving that all behind.
Do you ever feel guilty about buying them that first Nintendo?
Yes, but I just really didn't understand myself how addictive they really were. Thanks.
Blair didn't really know what to do, where to find help, and he's not alone there.
I get contacted from people all around the country because they can't find anyone local who's working with this issue. There's just not help out there at the moment.
When we come back, one of the twins goes cold turkey.
I knew I had a problem and I needed to do something about it.
Are you fucking right?
And just how big is this industry?
Gaming is ginormous. Gaming is the biggest entertainment industry in the world.
To understand this world, you first have to enter it.
Oh, I'm dead. Wow. That is wild.
And what you see is that gaming's getting real.
And the venue looks fantastic. I mean, behind us, I mean, you just don't get bigger than this in New Zealand. This is making history right now.
Real big. Ready to take down TV and movies in the fight for entertainment dollars.
I am very much looking forward to the results of tonight, and I'm sure everyone else is as well. Back to you guys.
This is the finals of the New Zealand Gaming Championship. It's called esports, an area of gaming that's heading fast toward the mainstream.
Players, please enter the Hexadome.
2 teams of 5 facing off against each other playing League of Legends, the most popular game in the world.
And players are absolutely willing to fight to the death over it.
Live on Sky TV with sharp-suited analysts and what they call shoutcasters.
This is Switzerland gets the double tie 86! How do you let that happen?
And every show needs a frontman. For the New Zealand Gaming Champs, it's Duan Mutu.
Tell me about this.
Well, this is New Zealand's premier esports facility, so this is called the Hexadome.
He wants to raise the bar for gaming here.
And then this along here is basically the best setup you can get almost in New Zealand. So you've got a custom-made gaming chair. You've also got a headset here, and then down there is the best PC to make sure it's fast.
Watching computerised characters fighting on TV might sound boring to some, but the numbers show it's already challenging traditional sports for an audience.
We'll be bigger than some of the rugby as far as the NPC. We'll be bigger than the cricket as far as the 2020, and we'll be bigger than some of the netball matches already in this country.
We even have our own national gaming team, the E-Blacks.
Are they athletes?
I believe they're athletes. Yeah, you talk about their heart rate going right through, the reaction time as quick as F1 drivers.
As an industry, they're well aware of the potential for addiction.
We do feel responsibility, and that's why we want to make sure that at the top level of competitive gaming that we paint the right picture for people. So we're really mindful that our players that are in this tournament do other sports, they eat right, and that will then translate down to the fans.
Commercially, advertisers are chomping at the bit over those fans. As well as Sky TV, the New Zealand Gaming Champs broadcast live on the Twitch gaming website.
Twitch is ginormous. You can watch live games, you've got influencers, you can watch the pro players train. There would be 750,000 unique devices that are logged on to Twitch. It's a very, very big platform.
That's 1 in every 6 New Zealanders. Is it any wonder Duan thinks the numbers are on his side?
98% of households have some form of gaming device. So I think that the younger audience have grown up with it, and you go up to sort of over 35 and people just don't understand it because they're not around it.
How old are you?
35, so I just made the cut.
The crowd mirrors the virtual demographics. Marginally more men than women are gamers, but the girls are catching up.
Hi, my name is Larry Pops, and I'm a chick that loves video games. Is that a good intro? I think it was.
This is Lorian Gukic, better known online as Lorry Pops.
And the best place to start is at the beginning.
Every night, Lorry Pops streams live on Twitch from Napier, playing games and talking about her life.
I'm growing hungry. Oh my god, guys. Pizza.
And more than 80,000 people from all over the world watch.
Hi, Laurie.
Oh, hi.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Hello, all of Laurie's friends.
There's all your hellos there.
Wow,
Hello.
California, Florida, Mexico, Christchurch, Germany, North Korea. Oh, do we believe that?
No, I wouldn't. It's the internet.
They are called the Pop Squad, and they pay for the privilege.
No, Splatty, my man's here, dude. Thank you so much for that brand new song. I have earned $3,000 in one night before. That was from the kindness of people collectively donating to me one after the other. I just thought how amazing that all these people want to support me and help me fund my career.
What do you think's made you so successful?
I think it's my personality. I'm a huge people person, so that, and I scream and make people laugh a lot, so. Thank you so much for the brand new sub up to the Pop Squad. You f***ing rock!
But there's a generation divide here, and some who just don't understand how big this world really is.
Anyone of any age that doesn't know about Twitch and I tell them, they're just like, are you serious? My God.
I didn't know anything about Twitch until I did this.
Until now? Yes. And what do you think of Twitch?
I'm gobsmacked
Yeah.
that this whole thing exists outside that I knew nothing about, and I'm a journalist.
Yeah.
I failed.
And while many parents worry about losing their children online,
No, you're good.
for Lorry Pops, her virtual world
treasure hunt.
is a happy place.
It's a safe place and they're very friendly. A lot of people have messaged me telling me that I've helped them through hard times. My ambition is to be an inspiration for people.
You can check out anytime you like, but can you ever leave? Remember our twins? Well, after 12 years gaming, one of them, Alex, just wanted to go outside.
I went out for runs and things. Just feeling the wind on my face was just a great feeling to be back in the real world.
He had a couple of goes at weaning himself off gaming. The third time round, he nailed it with a 90-day detox.
How long have you been free from gaming now?
Now, it would be about 265 days.
About?
Yeah. I don't know the exact number. Actually, it would be about exactly 265. I keep a counter.
And to fill the gaming void, Alex took himself way outside his comfort zone. He worked on his fitness, kept a journal, wrote poetry, took up photography, and forced himself to meet strangers.
You know, I didn't have the best social skills, but eventually I just had to just go for it, and then once I got into the rhythm, it became a lot easier.
It shows how deep you were in the virtual world, doesn't it?
Yeah, in a way, because it just wasn't a natural thing for me to go and make new friends. It's not a skill that I had developed properly.
Give it a good
Schoolwork's
swing.
picked up, Dad's happy.
It is much better without a screen between us. It works better in that you can talk about the issues of the world, not just the issues of what's in the next game.
The downside is that the twins don't spend as much time together these days. Twin brother James is still gaming.
It's disappointing on my side because usually I'd play my games with Alex all the time, just like two people games. But once he'd permanently quit games, then I had to go and search for other people to play with if I wanted to be social.
Is James an addict?
That's for him to answer.
Are you an addict?
At times I would say yes when I just play them for no reason, but definitely at times I'm just in control of it.
And you know what they say about turning your passion into your profession.
So this took me a long time to do for the animations.
James is already making his own games.
Hopefully I'll be able to sell it by the end of the year or maybe sometime next year.
He wants to work in an industry that's already worth over $100 million in New Zealand.
No, I realise that I've spent a lot of time gaming, and so becoming a game developer was something I wanted to do, and so you need to play games to be able to be a game developer.
James wants to be a game designer now. Does that mean it's not addiction anymore?
I suppose if you go and work in the alcohol industry and you drink alcohol, does it make you an alcoholic? I don't know.
Almost all of us live our lives through screens these days. It's up to us whether we control them or they control us. Alex Monk, however, is just happy to be back in the sunshine.
I wasted a lot of hours on it. It's just a bit embarrassing because that's not the person I want to be.
So there's a game on the computer behind you?
Yeah.
Tempted?
Nah.
You're cured?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, if you have concerns about a gaming addiction, we have information on the Sunday Facebook page. And Laurie Pops will also be live on our Facebook page straight after the show if you want to chat to her about the more positive side of gaming. And if you want to see even more gaming, TVNZ Duke is bringing you extensive coverage of E-League.